Welcome back, everybody. We're on our way to Champions Division. Don't miss these rounds. We're starting off with a bang right here with Komodo, Rauta, and Reese. A couple of bangers on here. A bunch of bangers on this card. We're going to go Glide Skip Paradigm. And this big wind on KO backwards, too. We can get way up there without even having to take the shortcut. Get lucky past the rock. We did not get lucky past the rock. But getting to 145. Some of these guys got to be getting it. Reese says, he got a little far out there. We're gonna go 160. Oh, this is because if I miss, this round's basically done with these guys. But if I make it, that would be phenomenal. Come on, drop, drop, drop. Hey, look at that. Starting off with the eagle. Oh, Komodo went long? That's insane. He took the shortcut in this big tailwind and went OB long. That's ridiculous how much distance that disc got off the tee. I've seen that one friend, Aaron Christensen's videos, taking the paradigm up the fairway, and look at that, him learning a paradigm line from Aaron Christensen. Did he just? Yeah, he got par going the hard way with a re-tee. That's how you know you're playing guys that are just going to be killing it out here. There's really no room for mistakes when you have a card like this. We're going to go glide Sapphire off this tee, just hit the middle fairway. Not too much that can go wrong here. Well, I guess a lot can go wrong if you hit one of those early trees. It's pretty straightforward to hit that shot and avoid all of the trees. I like this hole a lot better when it was not a single defined fairway, when the trees were more lined up so you can take 3 different fairways to the basket. All right, KO backwoods 7? Is that what this is, or 4? I don't know. I can't read that whole sign. We just go glide, staff fire off the tee. Right under this tree is right where we want to be. And so we take the paradigm right up the gap. This is a lot of turn on in hand. Uh-oh. As this stays in, we're good. Stay in. Stay in. Okay, good. It did manage to stay in and away from the bushes. I think I got about 50 feet of power. Boom. For the eagle. Komodo with the eagle. Reese, unfortunate birdie. Looks like he got some trees caught up early on there. Rauta is down in the trees. He's going to come up. I'm sure Rauta's going to be able to grab his birdie here as well. His eagle here. Yeah. Eagle feels like birdie on this hole. Okay. 7. This wind is going to help me clear. I just need to make sure I get far enough to the left after I clear. Come on, fade over fade. Just to the left there. Perfect. If you go a little bit further right, you're stuck up on that hillside and you're not having a fantastic look at it. We got our fuse in. We got our birdie. We got a couple strokes lead on the card, depending on what Rauta does. He'll be coming up from behind. Coyote Canyon 9. We're just going to go glide skip paradigm, default aim, give it the Anheuser, and hope I get to the side. The only problem with this line off the tee there is if you hit the pillar like square on, it's very easy to end up really far behind the pillar with not much of a look at this basket at all. See if we can get a good skip. Nah, the dead skip takes all the possibilities out of it. We'll get the putt in. We'll take the birdie though. Raise that up. Make sure over the top. Get the birdie. And now I think it's Coyote Canyon 2 coming up. Yes, it is. So we don't have a light glide driver, but that is not a problem. We take glide water skip, bottom chevron on that shadow, and a ton of Anheuser on this disc can get you up and over the top for a look into the screen. I didn't get anything additional from this disc in the air, so a glide skip could even do that and get you closer to 200 feet to this basket. It's a musket throw in. Try aiming to the right and giving it hyzer. Not quite there. It was 239, so a bit shorter than the Sunshine Glade 2 throw in, or the Sunshine Glade 2 ace run. But we had to give the hyzer to get around the bush there. Ending on Highlander's Ridge. We're going to go a sticky musket with this wind. We'll probably power it down a bit here too, because the power down is going to stop us early and make sure you don't fly down there. Even though there's a lot of protection by that basket, it's really difficult to actually turn the corner and go OB. There's rocks blocking you, there's the rock walls. Those openings look scary, but it's kind of tough to actually hit them. Next is Highlander's Ridge 5, where I wish I had the Rive. Oh, miss. And this is one of the times I wish I had something more stable. I'm sure I could figure it out. It's very doable. Just give a Paradigm more hyzer. About 200 feet of power with the fuse. And that is just off to the left. Had the power right, the line wrong. We'll take our birdie here. Reese Rauta and Komodo up there. Well, Rauta's coming behind a little bit. Highlander's Ridge 9. Let's run it. Why not? Or not Highlander's Ridge 9. Highlander's Ridge 6. Hole 9. We'll glide Sapphire. They wish air shot this. Go. Oh, that's early. Oh, the lucky barrel. The lucky barrel keeps it in. So they're going to be able to get the birdie anyway. There it is. Got the birdie. And we got a probably solo win on this card. Unless Rauta pulls off some magic. Coming up right here, Nokia 14. We're going to be taking an ace run at this. And it is something you're going to need to see soon. Nokia 14 coming up as hole 8 of this layout. We have Herring Woods, Boss Island 8 in the middle. And then Nokia to end it. Glide, Water Skip Arrive. We're going to try to take the ace run at Herring Woods 5 here. Give us some hyzer, about a half disc of hyzer. And it needed that more. It needed that closer to the full percentage woods right there. We'll get the eagle though. This is a fun, pretty safe one to ace run. The only time I haven't really is going to have that tailwind or a headwind because I'm not sure about actually getting the skip in the middle of that water when I'm on my way down. Woods 9. I want to show this new line I learned further to the left here from Code Blue, but it's not the right wind for it. I take that other line when I have a 2 left to right wind because it keeps me out of those trees. But I get just by here. 389. We're going to go Glide, Water Skip, Arrive again. You know what? Sapphire is enough here because it can just curve easily around this tree and then drop us onto the green. Yes. Rive would have been way too much. I'm glad I made that decision. Rive would have been way up in those trees that used to have no collision. But there's a time, I don't know, a year and a half ago or so, where the developers went through and fixed a lot of the areas that had no collision, but really ought to have collision. This is one of the ones where it's a inside trick to know that none of the trees around the screen had any collision, so you get safe to go long. No longer the case. I'm going to go Glide Sapphire on this one. Default aim, little bit of hyzer. We're hoping for a lucky rock kick. Oh, no lucky rock kick. Down to the base. We'll tap it in though. That's enough for the birdie. The Bub and Ice Master Ice. Firmament, where you guys at? Firminton. Here comes the Bub. Alright. That should be everybody getting the birdie. We're gonna go Glide, Water Skip, Arrive, get down low, and give it some Anheuser. The whole goal here is we absolutely cannot miss to the left. Missing right hits this tree and rocks I just went by, and still gives you a look at the basket. Missing left puts you OB, and hopefully a look at the basket if you don't get right behind the tree, which could be utterly disastrous. We got the birdie, the Bub, and Ice Master Weiss also on their way, and they had birdies on the last hole as we expected. Lost to LNA. Here's the exciting one. With this 2 headwind, I'm going to go Glide Skip Paradigm and hope that I'm going to clear it right away. This is not clearing it. Can I get the skip? Give me a good skip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get out of there. And it's down and it's safe. And that would be needed for the clean 18. It's not actually in the layout. That Paradigm is for. Get a good bounce here. Oh, miss the tracks. There we go. No Rive needed. Can do it all with the understable Paradigm. You don't need to mess around too much with that one. To be fair, I got incredibly lucky on that bounce early. The skip. That's right, just big skip. Looks like a bounce. And a big skip off the early hillside to cross over it. I kind of wonder with the Glide Skip Paradigm if it would skip early before the river anyway. even if I wasn't way off to the left side. I should play around with that one. I feel like this is the hole I struggle on. Sometimes getting the disc to cross with any headwind. Okay, Lost Island 9. Glide water skip arrive and get up over these trees a little bit to the right. And it's going to work out safely. You have to hit that just right to really get up there for a good look at this basket. 309. We go glide sapphire. Try to just carve it right between these teeth. Okay, well, I'm not going to pretend that's the teeth I was aiming for. I was aiming one gap to the left, but it worked out. Even hitting that tooth, as long as you've lost enough speed, it's not that big of a deal to hit that tooth. Maybe a little rotate the world action you got to do in order to get it. The bub from drop zone had to move up, and he's got his par. Now is Nokia. I'm really excited for Nokia. I saw Nokia 14 coming. I mean, not yet. This is Nokia 7. Here, a half disc of Heiser with the paradigm. Sneak right by that tree. Miss, miss, miss. No, not the miss, in the complete deadness. That didn't go anywhere. 217. Let's see if we can drive something low with the fuse. Oh, that is way to the right. Oh, no. I was counting on that little backstop there. Oh, this isn't that bad at all. 47 feet is a fairly easy throw, and I'll slide just so that tree's out of the way and get the birdie. That's one I definitely missed. The glide hope was one I had dialed in for that low driven shot there. All right, next up here is Nokia 14 of 2 headwind. All right, I was chatting with Puss Puss about this earlier, and he told me I'd better run in this next video, so I'll give it a chance. Glide skip paradigm. I am down here on the road, and like 2/3 power. Go. Hill skip. Up and oh, so close to it, but it stayed safe. Not the best throw in here. I got 80 feet up the hill with a 2 headwind. I think I could go 80 feet and save this. If I don't save this, it'd be a problem. So, able to save that, and so that ace run will live on. I will get that one eventually in multiplayer. Oh, that's so much fun to have that one in the bag. And then Nokia 4, we're going glide skip paradigm. See if we hit this clean just right. Oh, this is absolutely not just right. All right, now let's see if we can save the birdie after doing that. 366. This can be glide sapphire. And hopefully just hit the fairway here and avoid that stump. All right, we're in. We've got the final birdie coming in. And there. And there's another win. We are on our way to champion. This next one coming is going to be our rank up match. As these guys finish out, we get the dub. This is going for rank up. That's what that little purple box means. Next one is going for champion. Maple Hill, Nokia. No Nokia 14 this time. Then ended out with Frozen Valley against Bojo, and playing Bojo a lot this season. He's one of those guys who seems to always be online right now. You want accurate windbreak fuse, and this is my fuse Sunshine Glade 1 line. Let's see if we can get it. Oh yeah. Get in. Get in. Oh no. A little bit too high. That is not a common problem I have. Oh, Bojo got the worst of it. He was a little bit more high. And the worst part of that ace run is the skip into the water afterwards. We have to go glide water skip arrive, just power it down on default aim. Get around here, right? Yes. Yes. Okay, good ground play. There we go. I put this one in my clean 18 layout as like a must eagle. Obviously, that's a must eagle with a glide skip, not a glide skip, an accurate skip fairway driver, which I think is usually the best shot at this. But before I had an accurate skip fairway driver in my bag, I had to figure out the eagle run with just a powered down glide water skip arrive. This one's a sticky musket, kind of a throwaway hole if you ask me. I think Aaron came up with an ace run for this, like a big hyzer, a glide roll rive, big hyzer line out there or something like that. That's just not my style. All right, Nokia 7 again. Let's see if we hit the line this time. Go a little bit to the right. Get through. Get through. One tree to miss. One tree to miss. That's the one tree to miss. This is terrible. Oh, dang. They're trying to flex the glide sapphire up through the gap. Hopefully no collision. Oh, there's collision. Oh. Can I see the basket is the question here from 99 feet. Slide left, so I have a little bit higher ceiling with that slanted branch there. 100 feet of power. Ooh, able to sneak that under. And if we can pull off this win and hold off Bojo now, we're a hidden champion with a 5 disc bag. This is awesome. Glide, water skip, rive. Low and driven up here is what I found works best with the rive. I think it's way easier to go backhand off that tee with something like a shifter, or treason, or a diamond even. We go glide, sapphire. Should be enough here. And it's about hitting the angle right now. This is fading enough in. Yes. Champion Stever. See that updated there? We had Reese 2 times. Now I got Stever 1 time. I got my world's fuse. I think this is top 100. I think was the fuse for worlds. Oh, that's so meh. Throw away, throw the musket up there. Take the birdie. Get out of here. Just don't mess it up. One of those that is really fun. Like, I think really fun, I'm assuming. Fun and potentially difficult hole in real life. Doesn't translate as well to Disc Golf Valley. And as far as having danger in any way. But now Frozen Valley. Frozen Valley 2 with a wind that is super easy for the paradigm. Or not paradigm. I mean, maybe we could have done this with paradigm. We go glide sapphire. Gets us out to the island. Bojo takes a wide line. And we are stopped here. That's a wide line with like a sticky rive off the tee. I think it's a good one. Really bad winds. We'll go glide skip paradigm up to the top. And yes, it's going to skip forward. Oh my gosh. Why the dead skip? I don't think I ever hit the eagle here. When I come close, is always that stupid dead skip. Miss one tree to miss. And the wind lifts it up. That good little lift right at the end. Got us all the way here. We'll make a putt in with the forehand fuse. Go 43 feet. You can go a little bit extra power when we're this close. Oh, Bojo is just off. I thought he had that one. That would have been a nice long save. With a super sweet, he's got that. Is it mythical? I think it's a mythical fuse with the water trail behind it. The pushing wind has me thinking sapphire because it's going to lift this disc up more. And if we hit this gap or close to it, there we go. We're through. Even close to it, you can get over the wall really easily. Put the fuse in with last birdie. Frozen Valley 9, which is honestly one of the holes I was most concerned about getting this bag because I don't have an overstable glide skip driver. So you gotta try this. The glide skip paradigm somewhere around here. And try to get the hyzer right. But not too much. This might have a look. Oh, I kind of like how it's looking. No, tree. Don't fade. Fade. Oh, just stay out of the bushes now, are they? Out of the OB. That's even better. Out of the OB. Rolling down here for a look after Bojo absolutely nailed that drive. He's got eagle. He's got eagle. Go 150 on this power. Oh, that's way short. I am not practiced enough with that throw in. But we got lucky still. Taking away the win here. Moving up to champion. Using only a 5-disc bag. Here's the 5 discs that I use throughout this challenge. Most of the players entering it use the same thing. Some sort of throw-in disc that you're comfortable with, a sticky fairway, a glide fairway, and the drivers need a glide skip and a glide water skip. It's really up to you in personal preference, which of those you want to be big skip and which of those you want to be water skip for what the stability is looking like. Hope you guys enjoyed this run with the 5-disc bag. I think I got my whole bag coming back next. And I'm thinking of sticking something new in there. So keep an eye out and stay bogey free.